Hello, my name is Salma and welcome to my channel Naked and Nourished. In this video we are going to talk about Instagram and how to self-care in these crazy digital times. I've gathered tips from my own experiences as well as experts in the field of wellness and social media science to bring to you 6 things you can do right now to reduce social media anxiety and become a yogi in the field of scrolling through your feed. Number 1, browse mindfully. Instagram is designed to capture your attention. It shoots you into a different universe. Similar to watching TV, your brain actually enters an alpha state of consciousness, which means that your brainwaves slow down and your feel-good hormones get a boost, and before you know it, you're just stuck. How often do you go online to check one thing and end up there for so long you didn't even realize an hour went by? I promise it is really not your fault. These programs are literally designed to keep you engaged, and you're naturally going to check out unless you're aware enough to consciously check back in with reality. Try this. Next time before you go online, set a timer on your phone for half the amount of time you intend to spend on the platform, and then when that timer goes off, that will be your reminder to check back in with reality. Check in with your body, check in with your mind and your emotional state. Take note of what content that you viewed made you feel good and what content made you feel bad. And then when you're ready, just set your timer again and continue your session. You can do this a couple of times just so that you become more aware of your relationship with Instagram, and you can see how you relate to your followers and the content that you're viewing, and then just developing a type of self-awareness which will give you more control in using it. Number 2, take back control of what you consume. You've heard the saying, you are what you eat, right? Well, you are what you consume, and you become what you engage with most of the time. So let me ask you this. Does your feed reflect who you want to be? You have to get rid of everyone on your feed that doesn't contribute to your mission or your vision that you have for yourself. You gotta do it. And no worries, you don't even have to be rude about it these days. Instagram has a new mute feature, which means that you can temporarily hide the posts and stories of people you follow. So say there's someone that you need a break from, you can mute them, and then when you're ready to check in with their lives again, you can unmute them. That simple. Number 3, set personal and mental boundaries. Considering that Instagram was just launched in 2010 and didn't really get popular until 2012, and every year they're coming out with new updates. So as a society, we're trying to catch up and still figure out how to best integrate it into our everyday lives. I believe you shouldn't wait for someone else to tell you how to do that. You need to create your own guidelines. And you can do yourself a favor by knowing why you're using the platform and what your purpose for using Instagram and all these other social media platforms is. So just take a look at these and take a moment to consider the reason you're online. And then based on that purpose, decide what you're willing to share, who you're willing to share it with, and what your limits are. Family, romantic relationships, sexuality, career, food, pleasure, health, wealth, culture, politics. These are all shareable aspects of life which you should set parameters around. Also, just take into consideration how you integrate social media into people that you meet in real life. Because, I use my social media, for example, for work and creative projects and wellness things, and so I've stopped giving out my social media handle if I'm forming a relationship that's more personal or intimate. And I've been giving people my phone number. What a crazy idea. But that just makes me feel like I have more control over how they perceive me as me. Number 4, have relationships that exist strictly offline. Do you have at least one friend that exists strictly offline? Do you? That's a real one. I mean, someone who has never seen your beautiful, fabulous, perfect Instagram life, that's a true friend. Hold on to them. God forbid the internet goes extinct. You need to have friends, a network, a social circle that exists completely offline. So start taking those social media friendships into the third dimension. You know, like invite someone out for coffee, host a meet and greet, write a letter. Number 5, do it because there's some value in it for you. If you've been watching this video and the dominant thought in your head has been, WTF, I can't even think of one reason I'm on Instagram, then you need to take a second look at that person. Maybe take a digital detox and then return and reevaluate what value the platform has for you. Are you using Instagram because you found an online community that you can't get close by, or maybe you have something really important to say, or you love getting a good laugh or a confidence boost, or you imagine like traveling the world, or maybe you just want to slide into them DMs. Knowing what value it has for you will allow you to use it in the best possible way. Number 6, allow yourself to be happy. At the end of the day, Instagram simulates some type of joy within you, otherwise you would have been over it years ago. Hopefully. Don't let guilt and fear and what other people think get in the way of those good feelings that Instagram creates, those feelings of being able to share and open your heart and connect and just see worlds that you wouldn't see otherwise. As the great self-care meme artist sighswoon once said, "You are not a mindless endorphin-chasing idiot for enjoying your phone time. If you are, then we all are. Everything in our world these days is asking us to share, including our hearts. It is not always one big scam, and with all things in our lives, digital or otherwise, it is your responsibility to be mindful and check in with your needs, desires, and feelings." And now that you know how to use Instagram mindfully and with care, go forth into the digital dimension and be a social media guru. And that's all for today. I hope you found this video helpful. And while we're on the topic, if you feel so inclined, you can follow me on Instagram at Naked and Nourished. See you soon. Bye. The internet is literally like entering another dimension. Thoughts?